Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Basketball's first channel. On today's episode, we have two massive sprints. One was in the top 60 for 30 seconds per hour, and one was in the top 100 somewhere, I believe. Don't absolutely quote me on that one, but we have two massive sprints in this race. But
See,
for
he's
now,
a really good
and
pacer
why
bot.
we have massive sprints is because we have human pacer bots on the front of these groups. All that they do is just essentially tow you around because they're doing a time trial. And the funny thing is we just blow all the sprinters will blow these guys out of the water. I'm trying to make these videos to show that pacer bots are bad, human pacer bots are bad, and if you're going to be a pacer bot, and if I capture it on tape, I'm going to let everybody know. So you can try to get rid of the pacer bots. If you're wanting to do this, why don't you do a time trial?
That wasn't a
compliment for a reason. Do that. Alrighty. So here's the top 60 best sprint coming up here, I believe. That's out of 1,800 races. Alright, let's just watch this a little bit. Like, they don't even react. Very, like, I think I wind up being like 4 seconds ahead of these boys, and I shut it down well before the end of the line. Alrighty, I think we transfer over to the next race pretty quick.
Like, learn how to race.
3 seconds. So this race here, I decided to call pacer bot about 5 minutes before the start of the race. So I let the pacer bot know that he's being watched. So he actually changes what he's doing. He because I told him that he's been called up, I believe this pacer bot actually changed what he was going to do. But he still became a pacer bot, regardless of how he wanted it to go. He still became a pacer bot at the end of the race. So I could see him starting to go now. I waited just a little bit so you could get a little bit of a gap, and I shot up to him. So all I had to do was simply hold this guy's wheel, and he tried a few times to try to go away, but he doesn't really have that kick, and none of us are tired. So he was so this is a score race. His FTP is 3.7 watts per kilo. So he's burning his power up. I still have mine in reserve in case necessary. Either I'm going to take a timeout, or if I actually just need to put out some watts to gain the gap or to minimize the gap. Yeah, so this guy's pulling me pretty good here. But I think he realizes that he's just not going to get away from me. But if he had the power to keep on going for this whole entire lap. But he didn't like the fact that I was vampiring his wheel. I think the L would dox me if I say the other word. So I was on this guy's wheel, but in the end, he wound up in like 11th place. He could have got second. There's no doubt about it. This guy could have got second place if he wanted it. He wanted first, but he was never going to get that because he's a pacer bot. But second for him, it's definitely on the line. So hopefully he learns from this race, but and tries not to be a human pacer bot. It's interesting that we actually have humans that act like pacer bots. I find that incredibly weird. And so he just lets the whole group come back. So I'm at a banner. I may as well do it. It was the arrow or draft, so I had to fit the shot. So I believe there's one minor sprint coming up here, so you can actually call it like 2.1 sprints. But no, this one isn't that good. Who do I follow? I think I followed the pink bite to the right. I spot him late too. If memory serves me correctly here. This is technically the second time I'm watching this back. Yeah. Kind of a little bit late. We had 600s. I wasn't sure if this guy was going to go all the way or not, but there was one other rider who did break away from this group here. I made me have a little bit of work to do at the end of the race here, but like a little bit of work, but not too much. So here's me full sending it now, and there's the guy who was being the pacer ball. He just simply put right out of gas. I gapped that guy so freaking quickly, and then I didn't fully shut it down until I crossed the line, but you know,
Too easy. Get good.